All right, so my name is Renee. I'm with rockallphotography.com, and today I have the young gents from Ashes to New. And would you introduce yourselves?
What's up, guys? This is Matt with two T's.
This is Matt with one T. Also go by Matty.
Excellent. And the one with two T's happens to be the vocalist, and the other one with one T happens to be the drummer, newly acquired drummer. So y'all been kind of on a break for about almost a year. So you mentioned that, yeah. Maybe not intentional, but now that you're back,
Let's go with that shit again.
are you excited to be back on the road?
Yeah, man. It's funny because we've had nothing but trouble with our touring vehicle.
Day 6 and literally every day has been something.
Oh, yeah.
Something else.
Yeah,
So,
but you know, it's funny because to me it's like battling through adversity like as a team. So, you know, we're out here, and I think that we've been throwing a few curveballs right from the get go, and I think it's testing our will, you know, and we're handling it well, you know, after being on the hiatus forever.
definitely trying to handle it the best we can.
Right.
It's not easy.
Can't even say that word.
Yeah.
We did an interview the other day where instead of hiatus we said hyenas.
Oh, yeah.
So
And now every
and
time
now
you
you
hear
can't hear
hiatus,
hiatus
all you
without
hear is
thinking
hyenas.
hyenas.
Nice.
God, it smells good in here.
Like a foot covered in rotten teeth.
Everybody's clothing. So now that you're back touring, is there anything that you're going to be doing differently, trying something new, trying to push, any surprises?
We're playing a couple new songs on this tour.
We got production.
More
we got
production, yeah. Production
Lance
this
gets
time.
naked.
Yeah.
Lance gets naked.
Very nice. That's always a good thing.
Mostly just trying to push different production this time around, trying to do something different with the show, and then just the new songs, really just try to push those and make those as big and fun as possible.
Yeah.
So that way it gets excited, or it gets people excited for the album to come
Right.
out.
Yeah, well, I mean, from the, out there, when you notice from everybody kind of just went crazy. Just as well as the other songs that you were playing. So
Yeah.
it was good reception,
Yeah, I saw people like they would pick up on the choruses of the new songs by like the end of the first chorus or the second chorus. They're singing along with it already.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
great.
Which is good to see.
Yeah, of course. So your initial album was in 2016. You mentioned that y'all are in the writing process of the new album. Is there a projected date, like summer, fall?
We're thinking
this year?
spring.
Yeah,
Spring.
springtime.
Oh wow.
That's what we're thinking.
Yeah. As long as everything aligns and
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's the hard part sometimes.
Yeah.
The other factors can get in the way and things get shifted around a little bit.
Right, life.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So you haven't been around that very long, but within these past just a couple of years, y'all gained seems like quite a following already.
Yeah.
What would you think is the driving factor that has kind of influenced that?
The realness.
Yeah.
We're real,
Yeah.
I mean, we don't sugarcoat shit. We come out, we're us, and now we got these new members, and it's just, and this new record is. You thought you saw us grow before.
Yeah.
We're excited for the release for sure. We think.
If you
great
think I'm
things
tired
about it.
now, wait till you see me tomorrow.
Yeah. It is quite an act to catch y'all. Just as a photographer to get y'all. I mean, it's you
Yeah.
got to be quick and to be able to keep up with y'all.
I think the best thing is that this is a new formed band, so to say, with these members, this lineup, but we mesh so well on stage, writing process, everything, and realistically, this is only day 6. It's our 5th show on the tour.
Yeah.
5th show is this group. Lance, Mount, and myself have played together before, but as this tour progresses, as we get to other tours, like it's only going to get better from
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, I mean, y'all had a great live show. I mean, from the standpoint from what I saw and the reactions from the fans. I mean, everybody loved it. So you had mentioned the realness of kind of I had read about the blue collar working being just like everybody else. Do you figure that has a good impact to where your fans can relate to you and the music that you're writing about?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've been through the same things that the fans have been through, and I think that we all just kind of relate to each other. It's not just the fans relating to us, but we hear their stories too, and we relate to their stories. So
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like it's kind of like a give take relationship. You know what I mean? Or what do you want to say? Give. I mean, if it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't be where we're at, and the shit ain't changing for nobody, and we're just gonna keep doing what we do, and like we said, it's gonna blow up, and fans are gonna take us there. So.
Good. Well, I'm glad for that. So after this tour, do y'all have another tour lined up afterwards?
Just some festivals right now.
Yeah. and then hopefully releasing the new album
Yeah.
in spring.
But there'll be more tours coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. You got to support.
Yeah.
Push that new album out.
Hell yeah.
So, what would you consider? What would be the ultimate bands that you would want to tour with, and why? Like some kind of
I
like
know where Matt wants to go.
idol
Yeah.
is like, I want to tour with this band because just either as a fan or because of what it entails.
Mine's not necessarily a band, but as an artist, I would like to tour with MGK.
Yeah, that'd be
or,
sick.
Or NF. He formats his as a band. He always says, we are MGK. Like, he treats his whole thing, his live show, his presence as a band. His cousin's playing drums, he's got guitar, bass, and like they're all up in front. Like, he treats it as a band. So, and he's also crossed over. He's playing things like Rock on the Range, but he's playing things like Coachella as well. So he's kind of in both those worlds. So there's no shame in a band like us to be able to go on a tour like that. I think it would be a great vibe.
Right.
I would
21
be
Pilots would be nasty.
21 Pilots, yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe
Shinedown would
we
be
can
sick.
we can get to a point. Imagine Dragons, even
Breaking Ben would be sick.
Breaking Ben.
That's kind of I don't know if it's a new thing, but I've been seeing, different genres being mixed in tours now.
Yeah, and that's kind of with
That's-
this band we have
Yes.
a mixture of genres. So it's like we're trying not to limit ourselves, and that's why we want to go after some of those different tours.
Yeah.
We want to be stuck in a box. Basically,
Yeah.
we want to go and chase after everything.
And I think that's helped y'all with the fan base too, because some of the raps that you're throwing on there, you get that fan base, and then some of the
Mhm.
rock fans and the metal fans, and
Yep. Bring them all in, man.
yeah.
Bring them all in.
that live energy kind of just you're able to blend it very well.
Yep.
It's great. So
Thank you.
if there's one thing that when fans come to a show that you would want for them to take away from this once they see y'all or hear your music, what would you want for that to be?
I'd like for him to take Danny away. Just get rid of him.
Yeah, we'll put a note
His
on
feet
that.
stink.
Yeah, get rid of Danny. Jesus.
Yeah,
I don't know. Probably a positive message, but also just to, I don't know, go in your car and just be like days later even just be like, damn, like that show was insane. Like, I want to keep listening to their album. I want to go to another show, just to take away an experience, some sort of positive experience from our show, and then want to come back again and then, share that experience with us again.
right,
So
for sure. So other than mention festivals, album coming out in the spring, anything else that the fans can look forward to in 2018 from y'all?
A revolution.
Yeah.
A rock music revolution.
So-
cool.
And along with that, writing, has there been a certain particular band that's been a big influence, or it's just a mixture of different genres and mixing them up to what you've created now?
I mean, for me, I couldn't get through certain days of the writing process without having a panic attack and having to leave the room, So, I mean, for me, it's life is an influence.
Yes.
Yeah, there was multiple different artists and bands that were a part of it, but the biggest thing, like he said, was life. Like, he had gone through so much with the previous stuff that was going on myself. Everybody's had their things that were going on, so it was like we just used what was going on in our individual lives and just put it into the album. And I think it really reflects with a lot of the songs, the lyrics, the content, the artistry that we portrayed in the music.
We took a leap of faith, really. I mean, everybody did,
Yeah.
because it was a scenario where it was like nobody knew.
What was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was just up in the air, but we just knew that there was potential and that we believed in each other and that something great could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we could just make ourselves believe in Danny.
Just a little bit.
Just one more.
Just-
I think you can make it. Well, guys, I appreciate your time again.
All right, man.
Matt
Yep.
and Matt, thank you for your time.
Absolutely, thank
Again, I wish you all the best and continue on the tour, and I look forward to that new album.